than 10,000 hours of one-on-one coaching, I have noticed pattern in
More
the
than-
human behavior. It's almost like every challenges that could happen in someone's life relates in one or of the five, one into the five obstacles. Now, I know that many of you have heard me speak about that already, and that's okay, because today I'm going to take it to the next level, and I'm going to show you and explain to you how it all links and relates together. Because everything we learn in NLP will be related about removing those five obstacles. How many of you want to know what those five obstacles are? It is called the five human cloud. So I like to use the metaphor of the sun. When you look into the sky and you see the sun, what comes to your mind? Light, warmth, energy, power. Now, what happens if there's a cloud that goes around the sun? What happened to the energy? That's right, it gets blocked. Now, as the energy gets blocked, does the sun continue to have the same amount of power? Yes, it does.
Nguồn
It
năng lượng lớn như vậy.
continues to have the same amount of power, the same amount of potential. But the light, the energy, and the power is covered up. It acts as an obstacle. And in reality, in you and other people out there, you don't have a cloud. Instead, you have what we call negative thinking. Make sure you write this down, make sure you draw it. Negative thinking is when you look at something that is not going well. For
Nó
example,
không như ý bạn.
COVID-19. And you look at the situation and you think negative. And then as you're starting to focus on the negativity of COVID-19, you start to see more things that were not good. And then the more negativity that starts to happen in your own life. And because you start to have negative thoughts, you start to attract into your life. So what we want to be able to do is to remove that. When I was younger, my mother always told me, Sebastian, in life, you must be thinking positive. And I said, thanks, Mom. How do you do that? She said, oh, stop asking questions. Just do it. So, the second human cloud is what we call negative emotion. Like anger, sadness, fear, hurt, guilt. And any time that you have negative emotion go up. Intelligence goes down. So a low EQ make intelligent people do the wrong decision. Now, it is okay to have negative emotion. What is not okay is to hold on to it. How many of you notice that every time you are angry, you make the wrong decision? The third cloud is what we call limiting belief. And a limiting belief, the number one biggest limiting belief in your life and other people's life is I'm not good enough. The second one is I'm not confident. So a limiting belief is when you have an opinion about yourself that holds you back unconsciously, meaning that you don't even know that you don't know. Another example of a limiting belief is I don't have enough money. I don't have enough time. I don't have enough knowledge. I don't have enough experience. Some people have a limiting belief that they're too young to succeed. Some people are crazy. They will spend 50% of their life believing that they're too young to succeed. And then they're going to spend the other 50% of their life believing that they're too old to succeed. When will now be a good time? So the next one is what we call inner conflict. An inner conflict is when you have two parts inside of you. For example, one part of you wants to be successful. You want to be rich. You want to grow your business or your career. But the other part of you want to spend more time with your family. Want to spend more time with your children or your wife or your children. And you're torn away between the two. Family or career. Career or family. And then what happens is you're never truly, fully fulfilled in your relationship, and you're never truly, fully successful to your full potential. So what you want to be able to do is you want to be able to achieve both. And the fifth cloud is a very powerful one. Is what we call bad behavior. like procrastination, watching Facebook too much, not writing down your goal, not planning. And when you're like this, you're smoking too much or drinking. It can be so many different bad behaviors. So what happened is that you know what you want, but if you have a bad behavior, you'll be off track. How many of you have a bad behavior? Yes?
Yes.
How many of you have not one bad behavior, but many bad behaviors?
Yes.
Okay. So this is the 5 clouds. Now,
Đây là 5